The Kush crisis, a very serious crisis. It destroyed the lives of several young people them across the country. It don't know political party, it don't know ethnic group, it no sabi surname. It's sad for see we young people them that die from It's sad for see homes shattered by the crisis. It's sad for see mothers they cry for them picking them, see them in pain. A lot of them they struggle for get off but they get little or no support. My family directly affected. My nephew Mohammed Mansari, they on Kush. Few years ago, they called me one day and say problem day and my papa house. Say what happened. Then say Mohammed come, they throw up, they look very terrible. I go and meet him in the state where I meet him was very sad. I was heartbroken. It's not a promising young boy. Did very well in school. We get high hopes from then. And then you see him, he was 19. With the help of a doctor, we able to stabilize him. And I ask him, I say, what happened? That day me begin learn about Kush. They say, begin take the drug, the father imparted them after school. I say, but why you do that? Just they cry, and they will give me a proper answer. They begin thief na the house. There was a point where people, the window panes, take everything, go sell them. We don't do everything, try for persuade them, for stop, provide medical support, but it just they get worse. What happened to Mohammed, and it happened to other families equally affected by the Kush crisis. So from a first-hand perspective, experience, from a first-hand experience, I know the kind of effects we get on individuals and families. We be very deliberate as a people for stop the Kush crisis. When they talk about them, we'll get to move away from talking to action. We need for no side the Kush they come out. What are the people that they bring and come? We get for support the drug enforcement agency for take the appropriate actions then with no political interference. That they will do their work or help with for stop this. The security and justice sector actors for able to do their work for bring this menace to an end. And beyond just talking about the drugs, the motivation behind the use of the drugs on the part of young people. I always say this, we live in a traumatized society. The war ended in 2002, but the effects linger on.
Still lingers.
We're not able to address the effects of the war on us as a people. We deal with the war, signed an agreement, we bring them to an end, but the promises of the peace were never achieved. Shortly after the war, young people begin to feel again that the state continue to marginalize them. All the things they fought against, come back for affect their lives. Then begin for sing music, to express their frustrations and grievances against the state. Then form attire bases, we say the local tea booth, as a place for go interact and engage themselves on the ills and odds of society and the kind of lives and dreams, talk about them pain, them frustration, but also their hopes and their aspirations. So they begin for parliament, the youth parliament, the attire base. So disconnected from the state, they re-engineer the social space by creating the attire base. The state never gets a comprehensive approach on dealing with its young people. Young people are a blessing to society. A younger population supposed to be a productive population. You get things there like investment in education opportunities, career development, and agriculture as pathways for create employment for young people. The state for care, the state for being involved in the lives of young people. So when you talk about the economy and everything around them, now therefore be focused on how they transform the lives of people and make them for be better. If the state invest in agro-based industries, for instance, things like value chain development, you get a youth development fund for target young people across the country. You alleviate poverty. You present them with hope and direction, which is good. But if you not create those opportunities, people go university, left them, spend years, no access to employment. They become frustrated. So we get a ready-made army of young people. We get involved in gangs and cliques, previously in rebel movements, etc. So there has to be a conversation. We need for sit down as a people for say, whose side we don't go wrong. How we can restore the dignity of our people and the dignity of our nation. For recalibrate the state of the union. So we have a republic where everybody would truly believe, say, in a citizen. We get an economy we need to do well. We need to forget fiscal discipline. Expenditure by government therefore be prioritized and based on the essentials. Things that would lead to waste therefore be cut out. That discipline therefore day. Because the needs are real. And if those needs are not addressed, then it's a problem. The state will be in crisis. So you say, well, a citizen is somebody who feel like in the trust of senses, they get a place, they get a voice, and then get a hold on the society. So the best way for address the Kush crisis, now for ensure, say, we involve young people, we involve all cadres of society, go beyond political lines, get a national focus, and bring those where they bring them in to account. There should be no secret